Okay, Mike, fourth flight of the day, first one in the Apprentice. Let me double check, see what my camera looks like. Oh, Jesus, bees are like crazy around here. Jeez. All right. Hopefully that's looking where I'm looking today. Before I was aiming a little too high and the plane was out of the picture. The only thing we get to test today, Mike, is the Apprentice tied to a tether, because my battery's nearly out on my laptop, and even when I did have power, I was not able to connect to the APM that's inside there. I am fast getting wearied by the APM, so I'm going to be ordering a little mini pix for this guy and putting it in as soon as it arrives this week. So we've got, I'm in manual mode and I don't remember what my two settings were. I only know, take my glasses off, put them in my pocket. I've got a new colored fly line to make it easier to find my tether. And the best practice is don't pull it and then try to hook it up. It's a recipe for disaster. This time, you can see the hook right there, all glued like crazy in. Mike, this is just an empty frame. There's actually no plastic box underneath there. So I had to glue the crap out of all of this and hope that it actually has enough of a purchase to make a difference. We're going to hold it right there, I think. It's probably a good place. I'm not going to pull back with as much force as I did on the flying wing because there's simply less plane to worry about. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's easily 15 pounds. Seems to be holding. No snap to worry about. Testing my controls one more time. Don't want to turn the prop on while there's a line there. That was dumb. Taking off in 3, 2, 1. Wow! Powering up now. That was fun. That sucker took off, Mike. And now we're going to come back here, go to 50%. We're already, I'm in manual, but I want to see what my other two modes are. So we're switching into whatever the middle mode is now. Oh, going out. All right, that's a better tack. Switching to it's position 1. It's sped up. Don't know where it's going. Seems to be turning. Could be loiter. Yeah, seems to be loiter. It's holding altitude. There's virtually zero wind, nothing that I can even talk about. Coming out of loiter and into manual. We're going to go and turn over to the camera left. We're going to go over and loiter again. In 3, 2, 1, loiter. Started turning. It seems to be leveling off. And now it's turning again. So it seems to be a reasonable loiter going on with a very tight radius, like less than 100 meter radius, like a 50 meter radius. Yeah, it's doing fine. Now we got to find out what the next mode is. So I'm going to manual mode on the next circle. Manual mode. Circling around to the left. Going into the last mode. In 3, 2, 1. Motor, the throttle kicked in. It's trying to go up somewhere. The battery's beeping already, the LVM. It's going around in a counterclockwise circle now. Going straight, now it's tracking that way. Now it's going around in a different circle. Going back to manual, this is hard to see where it is. We're going to bend around again and go to the down sun, away from the sunset. But we're at about 250 feet. I'm going to kick in loiter mode in 3, 2, 1, loiter. Loiter's working very nice. Trying to keep the camera centered. LVM is crying. Got a plane coming in at about 1,000 feet. You can see them both. I'm going to let that plane go over before I keep talking. It's still in loiter mode. When that plane goes, I'm going to switch modes back to the next mode in 3, 2, 1. It's straightened and now it went counterclockwise. Counterclockwise, counterclockwise, coming around. It's trying to decide what to do up there. It's going around in a counterclockwise circle seen from above. I think it's doing a return to launch, because that would have been the launch point right here, right where I'm at. And it appears to be doing a return to launch. Yeah, I can't. There's no other reason why we keep coming back to this point except that this is the launch point. It's circling around like this. And my launch point is right down there. And it's going up and around. Yeah, it actually is doing an honest to God RTL. So we're going to flip into manual, circle around to the left. Lose a little altitude. LVM is whining, so I should come in for a landing. It's going to be hard to land because I'm going to be looking right into the sun. Killing power. And coming in pretty much at me. Here's my downwind landing. Right into the sun. Man, it doesn't get any better than that, Mike. That was as textbook gets. God, I'm good. Didn't even bury the prop. Do you know why I didn't bury the prop? When all of the other guys that are running their apprentices right now are burying props in the grass? I'll tell you why, brother. Because I got 4 wheels keeping my prop out of the grass. That's why. Because of my grasshopper configuration. That's what kept that prop out. Yeah, baby. I'm gonna kill this video and put a new battery in for the next flight.